What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Acts of Creation. And on this week's lesson, we break out our delay pedals and we learn how to set a dotted eighth note. So delay usually ends up, for me, being one of those pedals that has to be on my board at all points. And in fact, most of the time I even run two of them. A little unnecessary, but whatever. It's a lot of fun. So, and one of the cool tricks that we can do is set this dotted delay. And I want to show you today how you can kind of go across doing that without, or just by using your ear and some basic rhythm tricks. Alright? So, here's my clean sound. Very dry. Not a whole lot going on. There's a little reverb on it, just for a little bit of depth. And the way we want to do this, we want to set up our delay pedal. For this case, I am using the MXR carbon copy. So we want to set our regen all the way down on 0, so we only get one feedback, one echo, one delay, right? And then we want to turn our mix up so we actually hear it, so you're playing and the delay are the same level, or the delay is even louder, okay? And then what we want to do is we want to find that sweet spot. So now we can't dial in a millisecond exact amount that we're looking for here. So what we have to do here is, once we find out our rhythm, our tempo, our BPM, then we can figure out how to do all the rest. Okay, so the example that I'm playing is at 152. Now I know that sounds fast, but I'm just picking through these chords at just 8 notes, okay? It's a very plain, simple part, not a whole lot going on. Maybe some of you go, wow, you play without the delay, it's kind of boring. And that's the point of this lesson, is to actually use the effect, as a creative tool, not just putting delay on your sound to make it sound bigger and thicker. Okay? So, what we want to do, the trick is, once we find our quarter note, we want to say triplets. Okay? We want to play quarter note triplets over that. So if we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, triplet, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's that 3/2 feel. Okay? That's the delay we want to set. Okay? So now let's do that. So I'm going to kick on my delay here and let's see where we're at. So we're here like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, triplet, triplet. So it's too far out, right? Let me try to lower it some more. Triplet, triplet. That's closer. Let's go a little farther down. Triplet, triplet, triplet. So you're picking, hearing the delay is the second note of the triplet, and then you would say the triplet again. So you want to hear that triplet, triplet, triplet. That's a little fast. Let me kick it up here a little bit. Triplet, triplet, triplet. Yeah, that should work. Let me just tweak it here, turn it up so you can hear it. Triplet, triplet, triplet. So now we go back to our tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we just play our eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and hopefully we should get the nice roll that happens here. Right? And then you can fine tune it a little bit if it's a little off, but we're pretty close there. Alright? So there we go. Alright, so let's look at those chords, and if you guys want the tabs, the PDF or Guitar Pro, link will be down in the description for those, okay? So again, I'm just playing an A major chord, so I'm going to play my 5th string, open, and then skip a string, and then 2-2. Let me shut off this delay here. And then 2-2 on the G and the B string, and then the open E. And my picking pattern, very straightforward. 5th string, 3, 2, 3 strings, and then 1, 2, 3, 2. Right? And it's that that picking pattern throughout. Now I'm playing A major, changing the G string down to the 1st fret, a major 7 chord, and then I'm going to play this G chord. It's just the G major 7 chord. You can, maybe some of you are familiar with that voicing. I'm just putting the G down the bass. And some of you might be asking me what I'm doing here. This is a technique that I learned from my classical days. It's basically like a hinge bar, they call it. So if I'm playing A, I can go like this. That's fine, but my next chord is based off of B flat. And I need my 1st finger to go grab this 1st fret on my 5th string. I kind of have this G minor kind of vibe going on. And so my finger has to move a big distance, and that's not very comfortable. So if I grab it here, using my, we're close to my palm, to grab that. Now when I switch, my finger's right there, and it's a nice smooth transition. Alright, so then I have this B flat. So that G chord is G on the 6th string, 3rd fret. You can grab that open D, and then 4, 3, 2, B, D, F sharp. And then the last chord is this B flat, open G, 3rd fret on the B string, which is D, and then the open E string. And then, like I said in the beginning, you don't necessarily have to play this on a 7th string, I just am. So I would play the A, and drop down there. The G would be the same. And then that final chord, I would grab that and give that obnoxiously low note in the drop tuning. So there you go. Dotted 8th note delays. Alright, very creative, very fun. You can do a lot of stuff with it. And look, no YouTube riffs. How about that? Cool. So as always, let me know what you come up with. And until then, I will see you next time. Thanks a lot.